Hi there, welcome back. Alistair Davies here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. So today's video is all about 3 great tips to help you become a better ball striker, to help you get that ball and turf contact that we all are looking for. So I'm going to give you 3 practice drills, tips to help you improve your ball striking straight away. So these are nothing to do with the backswing or the setup or causes for what you do. It's more conceptual and immediate drills that should make a difference if you can complete them correctly. Keep watching to find out how. So, drill number 1, we're simply going to use a form of line on the ground. No equipment needed. What I'd like you to do is actually take your club and make an edging line like so on the turf. And what we're going to do is work through a progressive step format to make you a better ball striker straight away. Now what we want is that golf club landing after that line every time to become a good ball striker. We want to hit ball then turf ideally. So what I want to start off with is a task orientated drill where we don't think of it as a golf swing. We think purely of stabbing that ground after that line. I don't care if the golf swing is nothing like a golf swing. But I want you to go, I'm stabbing the ground after that line every time. The progression to that then is to start to add pivot and swivel if you like. So we try and hit the ground as firm as we can like that and then add pivot. So we're almost trying to take as deep a divot as we can initially and then turn to shallow that out a little bit. So if I move along this line a little bit now and I add more pivot. And you'll see here this divot is absolutely miles after that line I'm drawing on the ground. And that's what we want. Any contact of the ball or the ground behind that line is absolutely the opposite of what we want. And that tells you what kind of pattern you've got anyway. So this is the first thing. Once you've done that a few shots, we would move on to a golf ball with the same kind of feel. Now it might not be a full swing. It might still be this kind of punchy 3/4 swing. But we'd layer it up. So I'm here. Oh, struck that one lovely. So I got a nice divot there after the golf ball, really felt the pressure. Again, it wasn't a full swing, it's very much kind of like a punch mode. But what I do if I was hitting more balls doing that, I'd add more swivel on the way through, shot after shot after shot. The swing would become more longer, more normal. And probably the divot would get shallower and shallower and shallower. And I might need to do that as a start of warm-up before I go and play, because that'd be a nice way of getting the ball striking going for the round and starting with small swings to big swings. It's always good to do that for confidence and for injury prevention also. Second thing we're going to look at is more conceptual, okay? So when I'm hitting the golf ball, I'm going to try and feel I'm aiming my hands at a spot way past the ball. So I'm really feeling that instead of thinking of the golf ball, I'm thinking of aiming my hands out here. So my hands are going to be kind of thumbs down, pointing at a spot almost a foot past the golf ball. Conceptually, that's what I feel I'm trying to do when I'm hitting the golf shot. That's my focus area. So let's try a ball doing that. So really trying to focus my hands past that golf ball. Again, a nice divot, not quite as far forward as the one prior to that, and the ball flight was slightly higher and slightly further, but certainly more normal. But again, that would be a great concept for the golf course. And my tendency on the golf course is I tend to hit an iron shot left or two, and that gets me a little bit flicky and scoopy. And that certainly didn't feel like, and the ball flight was very straight on that one, so that would be great. Maybe something I should do when I play a little bit more. Now the third thing I'm going to ask you to look at is the golf ball itself. So on these range balls here, we have a logo. I want to put that logo at the front side of the golf ball, just like this. Now I want my attention, my focus to be on the leading edge of the ball, not the back edge of the ball. That in turn is going to help encourage me to get my low point later and get my angle of attack steeper, more descending, and get the club landing later on the ground. So ideally on the golf course, we might even do the same process we did earlier. Kind of stabby divot. And if we don't want to take too big a divot in the course, we just pull out of it a bit like I did then. Then add swivel, add rotation, add that kind of chest rotation and extension that I love to see in golf swings. So we'd want to see that every time. So now I'm going to go ahead and hit the ball. I'm focusing on the front edge of the golf ball. And again, nice divot again. Not quite as good as the other two in terms of strike. Still pretty straight shot. Got that one a little bit towards the toe of the club. If I'm honest, but it wasn't as good a shot, and probably my worst feeling conceptually for me to do. I'd much rather think of the aiming point past the ball, and certainly as a practice drill, that divot concept of building up. Now again, if you're not one that wants to go and take loads of divots, you're scared of your hands or you're scared of wrecking the golf course, do this in a bunker. Draw a line, make a big, deep divot as far after the line as you can. Then add that swivel and rotation and extension to get that club extending through the ball more and more as you get more comfortable. That would be a nice sequence of play and practice to do to layer up your golf swing. So guys, hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please click like and also share the video if you can. Also chat down below. Talk to me about any videos you'd like me to do in the future and ask any questions you have on the golf swing or on this particular video at any time. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Come and join me on my journey and hopefully we'll lower your scores and improve your golf. Just click my logo down this bottom corner here and that gets you a subscriber straight away for free. So lastly, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me on my channel and I hope to see you again here soon.